Hey everyone, welcome back to another kind of vloggy update video. I never really know how to title these, but I'm going to go over a couple quick updates, and I have a little bit of a big announcement to make. A little bit of a big, that's kind of contradictory, but whatever. So, I'm not going to talk about the virus that shouldn't be named. I mean, everyone knows about it. This really dates this video I want to talk about, but who cares? It's an update video. All is well in the me household ish, but that's whatever. So number one, for Vanguard, Gear Corner isn't really going anywhere. I know I haven't really made any videos in a while, but let's just say there are some YouTubers that have a lot more to them that have been covering the same subject in more detail, and I don't want to wrestle them away from that with my 20 subscribers. Thank you all for subscribing, whatever. But I'll still go over it. I mean, the entire reason I started that series was to kind of go into detail over Gear Chronicle in general, not necessarily the cards that came out. So I will be coming out with some of those. I'm not rushing to say, oh hey, all the things updated. By the way, next stage is out, and I will talk about him eventually. Anyways, speaking of Gear Chronicle, the next set's coming up pretty soon, in about a week from now, Astral Force. So I'm definitely going to be buying a bunch of that. Between that, the next two sets, whenever they come out, again, they're delayed by that. It's Gear Chronicle time for the next few months, so super hyped. Can't wait to get some more stuff. Chronofang looks awesome from what I tested. Jet, oh my baby, he's back and he's beautiful, and I can't wait to talk about him some more. And yeah, expect that. Some other deck profile videos. I know you guys like when I post those. Those will be coming out when they come out. Speaking of card games, I am currently working on a new one for Scavenger Games. Haven't really made a video about it yet because it still needs a theme and everything. Right now it's just kind of generic fantasy theme, so I can actually make cards and start testing them. But it is basically, if you're familiar with the deck builder concept, where each player starts with a small pile of resource kind of cards, and then there'll be several piles in the middle that you're able to kind of purchase from to build your deck and do stuff with it. So it is a deck builder by concept. Almost said a word. Do this all in one take. I don't care. But yeah, next to deck builder, the concept I'm going with is that you're kind of destroying the opponent's deck, because I thought this originally from kind of the tower defense point of view, that you're protecting your tower. So instead of trying to use your cards to do a cool thing, you're actually using your cards to defend yourself and just hope that the opponent doesn't deck you before you deck them. More stuff will be covered in a separate video. I just wanted to give you that little heads up that I am currently working on some things. Plus another card game. Shout out to Cole McLeod. I don't know if he wants me to tag his normal channel or Drive Check channel, but I'm currently working with him on a trading card game. Can't wait to see how that goes. And yeah, shout out to that. So anyways, moving on to the subject at hand. I know I kind of bounced around this a couple times in the last few updates particularly, but today I want to formally announce what I've been calling the Road to New York road trip. This will be my theme park trip, which I was originally planning for the first week of June. May have to push it back for circumstances, obviously, but for now I'm sticking to the dates that I had originally planned, and I want to tell you a little bit about it. So, basically, excuse me if I cough, it's not that, it's also allergy season. I should not be saying that over and over. Yeah. So, the road trip. First few days, oh my god, Coney's being so cute right now. I need to show you this. I'm sorry guys, you see Coney at all points in time. Coney! She was smiling a second ago. There she is. That's your Coney quotient for today. Yeah, the original idea behind this was, as the title suggests, a road to New York to get to the legendary Coney Islands. Today is not as important, but it's definitely a huge mecca in the amusement park industry. In terms of that's where a lot of our modern stuff came from. Even today, with I think Zero Suzy has a testing ground, which they're a major manufacturer of flat rides and several different coaster models. So still kind of retains the same thing. That's not the important part. So first day, I'm just gonna be kind of traveling. I'm usually get off work pretty early now, so I figure like if I make a big 8-hour drive to the first destination, that'll be the first day. Chill out that spot, whatever we cool. But first spot, oh my god, I'm so glad. Knoebels Grove. And you guys that have been a fan, have been following me for a while, may have known that I kind of like this park a little bit. I went there once about a decade ago. Actually, like any of these parks I'm revisiting, haven't been there in years. Like super long time, probably since college road trips or whatever. But oh my god, Knoebels. It's probably like the best family-owned independent park I've ever been to. Oh my god. All the coasters are house made, including a couple brand new things, like there's a Haunted Mine kind of thing. They have, I think, one of the only bobsled coasters that currently exists, which kind of has a pre-trough, whatever. And Phoenix, oh my god, Phoenix is my favorite roller coaster of all time. And you've probably heard me gush about it plenty of times, but I can't wait to get back there. It'll be day one, just kind of chilling there and moving on to next donation. Day 2, or 3, I guess would be. Day 1's travel, day 2's Knoebels. Yeah. So day 3 is actually possibly going to be split into 2, depends on how long I take at each park. But we will be in New York City, / the kind of border between that and New Jersey, East Rutherford, however you pronounce that, for 2 things. First of all, like I said, Coney Island, and secondly, it's still kind of brand new, yeah, it opened last year, brand new Mall of America, which is basically like I just said Mall of America, American Dream Mall, which is literally the Mall of America of that coast, which is chilling in New Jersey, literally like 16 miles from Coney Island, so that's gonna be a big day. Where to get started? I've already talked about Coney Island. I'm actually really close to my Coaster 250, which was part of the reason I wanted to do this trip. So I wanted to really, really, really nail down that as the cyclone, the legendary cyclone that inspired so much to the coaster industry, Ace Landmark, various clones across the country, some of which have been converted by now, but whatever. So that's going to be huge. Coney Island, of course, like I said, it's going to be giant boardwalk park, has a lot of history behind it. And in addition to that, we're also going to be chilling down at the brand new park in the Mall of America, Nick Universe. It looks pretty cool. They've got like 4 coasters running right now, with a 5th that's hopefully by June should be up and running. Hopefully. I know both those parks are a little expensive, but whatever. This vacation, I could afford to do that. Yeah, but the Park in Mall of America, I always keep on calling it Mall of America. The big thing that's there is, I'm trying to remember what they're all called, because brand new, I think Shredder? There's 2 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles rides. One's Shredder, one's, like, Shell Shock or something. Some Teenage Mutant thing. But yeah, one of them is actually a clone of the world's steepest roller coaster, which is currently in Japan. So, super excited to ride that. It's going to be awesome. And, of course, check out the rest of the park. Hopefully by then some more attractions will be open. I know there's an indoor snowboarding area. There's a water park. Of course, lots of shops and stuff because it's a mall. Should be pretty cool. So that, I think, is going to be... I don't know if I can handle both Coney Island and the park within the same day or not. Which is why I kind of say it's going to be a day and a half of doing that. But I plan on staying for 2 days over there because, like I said... could be 1 or 2 days, and I should be getting there after Knoebels, staying for however long it takes, and then leaving for next donation. So, from there, this is where it gets kind of hairy. Let's just say I have a couple different routes home, because the drive from there to get back is like 13, 14 hours. That's a trip in itself, unless I do something. So, the original plan was first to chill out down at Six Flags Great Adventure, Yeah, it's Great Adventure. The one that's in New Jersey, because it's a couple hours away. Um, this begins many parks that I've been to in literally forever, so I need to get back. I've never been on. I didn't get to go on King of Kong when I was over there, which is a slightly taller version of Dragster. A couple other new rides, including hopefully, fingers crossed, is done for Jersey Devil. Awesome looking RMC, completely unique, and I haven't been on any of the single rail clones yet, so that'd be pretty cool. Plus, the shirts, El Toro. They're Intamin hybrid, plug and play Woody. A lot of praise for El Toro. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't personally remember it because this was like the day before I went on Phoenix, so my expectation was like awesome. And then how high up the stand goes. That's my comparison of the two coasters. One of the reasons I'd love to run back to back again in a different order, so I can actually remember if Phoenix is still that number one or if El Toro is chilling like El Toro is. So that's that. After that, probably round that trip off. Well, it's still on trip one. So trip one, Great Adventure, then we chill out in Hershey. Hershey, another park I've been to in literally a decade. Awesome park, plenty of new coasters to check out, including a brand new hypercoaster for this year. So that would be an awesome way to end the trip if I do that. Option 2, still Six Flags. But because I am going to Six Flags already, I figured it'd be a lot easier to go ahead and get a season pass of some sort so I could later on do some weekend trips to places like St. Louis, Chicago, Atlanta, just some of those closer Six Flags I could do within a day or two. So, because that's option 2, I'd be heading up a little north to do some more New York parks, including, was it Darien Lake? It's the other Six Flags. And Seabreeze, which is a nice little park to. I think I could do both those parks in one day because they're pretty close and Seabreeze is pretty small. So if I do that, those two are completely new parks for me that I've never been to, which means a lot of new stuff in New York, which would be pretty cool. I know also there's a Legoland opening up in New York soon, but that will be about a month after I'm planning this trip, and I don't want to go back just so I can do Legoland. I might do that later, whatever. So that'd be cool. It's the classic Aero Looper that I need to check out, especially after Vortex, rest in peace. Unique little ride called Bobsled. Plenty of other cool things to do in those places that I've never seen before, so that'd be pretty hype. And that's another like giant trip away. On the way back, I'd probably stop at a smaller park just to break up the drive. I'm thinking probably Conneaut Lake, which is just a small little park, kind of akin to Old Coney Island, where I can just be a couple hours and be done, I guess. So trip 2, Six Flags, couple small parks, neat. Final one, which I just recently thought of, is obviously with the current events going on, I might have to cut some corners, but I still don't want to have to drive back for like 13 hours in one day, so I thought I'd break it up a little bit. So I found about, I think it's like a 4 or 5 hour drive from the New York area, I'm just calling it New York area, is a little park called Idlewild, which has another small park like Conneaut, but it's actually got this really cool wild mouse I want to check out because it's one of a kind, made by Vekoma instead of any other manufacturers, and this one's actually been all over the world, including England and, I'm trying to remember the first home at some other European nation, I think. Comment down below if you guys remember it, but I do remember it used to be at Alton Towers, which is a park that's in England, and really cool park I want to check out sometime if I ever go international. So, I don't watch for that trip home, and within about an hour, I actually think that they are kind of co-linked. I might be able to do some deal there. I could possibly stop by Kennywood again, which I haven't been there in years. Really nice, love classical park, and they just got a brand new coaster last year that I need to check out, so that'd be a great way to end the trip. So, super excited for this trip. I know it doesn't sound like it right now. I'm kind of just going on one breath. I probably should have brought some water out here to drink if that's a word. But yeah, super excited for this trip. I've been playing it literally all year. Obviously, like I said, there's 3 routes back, which, comment down below which one do you think. 2 2 of them involve Six Flags Great Adventure. So do I chill there and go ride some really cool Six Flags rides? And if I do that, I either go to Hershey Park on the way back, another awesome park, but it's going to be an all-day thing, or I can kind of break it up into 2 days and hit another Six Flags and 2 other small parks on the way back. Or, new option, check out a really unique Wild Mouse and finish off at a really cool classical park. So, that's the trip. Cannot wait. Cannot wait to go back to Knoebels. Cannot wait to go back to finally go to Coney Island Luna Park. There we go. After all these years, huge coaster mecca. I know a lot of people are like, oh, hey, let's go to Zero Point or Six Flags Magic Mountain. Yeah, that's cool, but this is also a huge, huge part of coaster history and a really cool place. So, can't wait for the New York trip. Clap my hands. Coney just moved a little when I did that. That was super cute. But yeah, comment down below what you guys think of the trip. If you got any suggestions for more local parks, I guess things that are closer to these destinations I could check out, like a small park, whatever. And until next time, this is me doing a video. I still don't know how to end these. We're in New York. Let's go. Everyone stay safe out there.